Let's talk about the House. What House? Oh, the House of Representatives. Yeah. How about that, huh? One more vote, guys. One more vote will do it. Okay, listen, I'm throwing this one together. I feel like I have to get like a summary of this information out there for those who might not otherwise know, but this is going to be an ongoing problem for a bit, okay? So, for those of you who aren't American or who are but don't pay much attention, we had elections recently, including voting in a bunch of new people to the House of Representatives. You know, the House of Representatives had a bit of a demographic shuffle, and Republicans, by a slim margin, now control the House of Representatives. That means that former House Speaker Pelosi, you know, Nancy Pelosi, we've heard of her. Here, let me get a picture of her. Nancy Pelosi Beach. Nancy Pelosi, pictured here, has been removed from power as Speaker of the House, and now the elections must commence on pulling together a new Speaker of the House. Because Republicans control the House, it makes sense that they would get the choice there. You need a higher than 50% total vote count in order to elect the Speaker, and only they have the votes. So, you know, it would make sense then that the Republicans would go ahead and vote in the Speaker. Now, notably, the Speaker of the House getting chosen is the first order of business for the House of Representatives, meaning that nothing else can get done until that gets done. Literally no work can be done in the House of Representatives until that business has been concluded, which is why it's so funny that the Republicans cannot decide who they want their speaker to be. The assumed speaker role was going to go to Kevin McCarthy, a Republican ghoul, reptile person. I don't know. They're not good. But an increasing number of protest votes have gone to other candidates every single time a vote is held. So basically, you need 50, let's just say 50.0001% of the votes to get the speaker role. And Kevin McCarthy keeps running up against like 48%, while a core minority of Republicans vote for more radical alternate choices. Jim Jordan was the one they were settling on at first. I think they moved over to another person because Jim Jordan said openly they did not want to be speaker. But I believe the last vote they did was the 6th vote, and the number of protest votes is only increasing. Who was the person? Hold on, let me see. U.S. House 6th vote. Who was it going to as the protest candidate? Groundhog Day. House adjourns without a speaker as McCarthy loses round 6. Recap. Just one more vote, guys. Just one more. A group of 20 Republicans is determined to oppose McCarthy. Where their votes go to? 4 more years? Absolutely. Byron Donalds, was that the one it went to? You'd think this would be something that'd show off. Yeah, there we go. Donalds. The Democrats are throwing all their votes behind Jeffries every time. And the Republicans are getting cucked out of having McCarthy as the speaker by the protest votes. The protest votes are being thrown out there, presumably because they are more radically far right and they want somebody more far right than McCarthy. This is basically like ultra-fascists trying to extract more fascism from the already fascist party. It's wonderful. You know, it's fantastic. It's America. Now, until this gets settled, literally nothing can be done in Congress. We effectively do not have a legislative branch. In fact, newcomers to Congress can't even like be brought in fully, if I recall correctly. It's effectively just a legislative shutdown. So the funniest thing of all is that McCarthy already moved all of his stuff into the speaker's office, meaning that if he gets voted out, he has to remove all his stuff. Like, he got a 0-day term as the speaker for the House of Representatives, and you have to move all of his stuff out. Can the Senate just act on its own without the House? The Senate can act, but there's not that much the Senate can do at the moment on its own. There's, you know, a lot of that stuff requires bills to get through the House. Do the newcomers even get their office? I don't believe they get their office, do they? Maxwell Frost House office. He's one of the new. Hey, Maxwell Frost, not only a new candidate, also young, incredibly young, House of Representatives, and from Florida, and you guys canvassed for him via the PV22 canvassing group. Y'all doing good. Well, I'm pretty sure I saw Maxwell Frost tweet something recently where he was like, yep, not moving in today, I guess. Headed to the Capitol for our 8 p.m. session, got some coffee in case the long night. Probably will be. Oh, yeah, here we go. Y'all, it's getting real in just 2 days. I get sworn into the U.S. Congress. Psych. There we go. Yeah, yeah, there we go. No, they already adjourned. Okay, never mind. They already adjourned. So, nice. So basically, it's a clown show. This has not happened in over 100 years. Absolute clown show. Very giga cringe. There's not really anything we can do. Basically, just a matter of internal politicking with Republicans to see if they're willing to keep with McCarthy or go over to another candidate. It's also worth knowing, it's also worth noting that if they wanted to, the Democrats could end this whenever they wanted. All the Democrats would have to do is vote for a Republican candidate as a group, and that candidate would win. With all of the Democrat votes, or even a portion of them, they would be able to essentially force their preferred Republican candidate through. Now, there are reasons why they might want to and reasons why they might not want to. I think right now the Democrats are just enjoying the shit show the Republicans are throwing forward. It makes them look pretty incompetent. I don't actually know politically if this is bad for them because infighting in the Republican Party tends to have an outcome which is more fascist than the previous behavior that we're used to. You know, it usually ends up with the more far-right group having more power than before, which is not great. I mean, we'll see how it goes. I don't know exactly what the right call is here from the Democrat side. I only know that it's a little bit funny that, you have... Oh, wrong one. You have essentially a non-existent federal legislator, which will probably continue for some time. I have no idea how long this will go on. So whenever this stream or video gets seen, I mean, this might still be going on. It might be done. It might go on for another month. I don't know.